Hi, my name is Valene Toppings, and I was a volunteer at Kathmandu in the hospital. The local coordinator and the staff, they were great. The host family was great, and the people at the hospital were very great. The doctors were informing, and we were able to job shadow and see exactly what they did, and they explained everything to us. The most surprising thing to me while I experienced the program was the lack of purified water, which they told us in advance, but it's still surprising to see. The lack of Wi-Fi in almost every cafe. It's just not as strong as what we're used to. The most difficult thing I experienced on this program was probably having barely any Wi-Fi because it's hard to speak to my family back at home, but you get used to that after a little bit. The tips for future volunteers, I would say to don't bring long sleeves. They tell you to bring long sleeves, but in this culture, I haven't seen very many women wear completely long sleeves. And it's hot in the summer. If you come in the summer, it's very hot, so I would bring short sleeves and just wear what's comfortable. But don't wear any short shorts. You have to wear pants. Other things volunteers should know, I would definitely bring masks so you can breathe on the streets, either mask or face scarf, whatever you prefer. My personal paragraph was that the hospital was a very good experience, and the volunteers, they were able to watch, but they were unable to do anything hands-on. It was basically just job shadowing, which is great. You still had to learn a lot while you were there. The accommodation, the meals, and the security here, it was great. The host family was very good. They cooked very great meals for breakfast and lunch. Breakfast and dinner. At lunch, we were at the hospital, so we were able to eat lunch there. Very good food and very traditional cuisine. I really enjoyed it. My memory of this trip was that it was kind of hectic. Just the first time me being abroad by myself, it's very overwhelming and scary. Just be prepared. They tell you in advance to know that you won't have schedules, to know that you'll have to be prepared for all of this. So it was good to know that, and I guess it fit right with what they were saying because it was hectic here. The information I received from ABV prior to traveling, they give you an orientation packet, but I still feel like it didn't cover as much as I needed, just because, I guess being my first time abroad, it's really difficult. I would be willing to speak to other potential ABV volunteers because it's just an experience that you have to speak to a former volunteer to really understand the cultural difference here.